Take a look at the world's most luxurious razors, featuring the $100,000 gold-plated razor and the limited edition handcrafted razors from high-end brands. The most expensive razor in the world is the $100,000 gold-plated razor by Stuart Hughes. High-end brands like Bentley and Tiffany & Co. create limited edition handcrafted razors for luxury enthusiasts. The Bentley razor features a 24-karat gold handle and a diamond-encrusted blade, making it a true status symbol. Tiffany & Co.'s razor is crafted from 18-karat gold and features over 60 precious stones, including diamonds and sapphires. These luxury razors are often handmade by skilled artisans, taking hundreds of hours to complete. Despite their hefty price tags, these razors are designed to provide a superior shaving experience. Uncover the infamous staircase to nowhere in the game The Stanley Parable, a choice-driven narrative that satirizes player expectations. The Stanley Parable is a choice-driven narrative game that satirizes player expectations. The game's infamous staircase to nowhere is a deliberate design choice to confuse players. The staircase is actually a metaphor for the futility of player choice in games. The game's developer, Davey Wreden, wanted to subvert player expectations and challenge game design norms. The Stanley Parable has received critical acclaim for its unique storytelling and humor. The game's staircase has become a cultural icon, symbolizing the absurdity of video game design. Explore the mind-blowing CGI techniques used in Marvel's Avengers Endgame to create the epic battle of Thanos and the Avengers, including the use of facial capture technology and digital doubles. Marvel's Avengers Endgame featured over 2,500 visual effects shots, a record for any film. The visual effects team used facial capture technology to recreate Josh Brolin's expressions as Thanos. Digital doubles were used to create 300 versions of the Hulk, each with unique movements and reactions. The iconic portal scene required 18 months of planning and 6 months of rendering. The visual effects team studied real-world battles to create realistic explosions and destruction. The final battle scene took over 1 year to complete, with 100 artists working on it simultaneously. Find out which crown jewel is valued at over $400 million, making it the most expensive item in the collection, and learn its fascinating history. The crown jewels are a collection of over 100 objects, including crowns, scepters, and precious stones. The most valuable item is the Cullinan Eye diamond, also known as the Star of Africa. The Cullinan 1 is a 530.2-carat diamond, making it the largest polished diamond in the world. It was cut from the Cullinan diamond, a 3,106-carat rough diamond discovered in South Africa in 1905. The Cullinan Eye is set into the sovereign's scepter with cross, a symbol of royal authority. The crown jewel's most expensive item, the Cullinan Eye, is valued at over $400 million today. Watch as a group of researchers conduct an experiment where they eat only ultra-processed foods for a week and learn about the shocking effects on their health, including a 20% increase in blood pressure. Researchers ate only ultra-processed foods for a week to study the effects on their health. Ultra-processed foods make up 60% of the average American's daily calorie intake. After just 1 week, participants experienced a 20% increase in blood pressure. Their bodies also showed a significant decrease in insulin sensitivity, a precursor to diabetes. The researchers gained an average of 2 pounds in just 7 days, despite no increase in calorie intake. The study's findings suggest that even brief periods of ultra-processed food consumption can have lasting health impacts. Get started with DIY IoT projects using popular platforms like Arduino and Raspberry Pi. Learn how to build your own smart home automation system. The Internet of Things, IoT, is a network of over 22 billion connected devices worldwide. Arduino and Raspberry Pi are 2 popular platforms for building DIY IoT projects. With IoT, you can automate and control devices remotely using a smartphone app. A smart home automation system can save up to 30% on energy bills and enhance security. DIY IoT projects can be built with minimal coding knowledge using visual programming tools. The global IoT market is projected to reach $1.4 trillion by 2027, growing at a CAGR of 21.5%. Bees are incredibly intelligent, but Did you know they can solve complex mathematical problems and even communicate through dance? Bees have a highly developed sense of spatial awareness, allowing them to navigate complex environments. They use geometry to build their hives, constructing hexagonal cells with precise angles and measurements. Bees can solve complex mathematical problems, such as calculating the most efficient route to a food source. Their famous waggle dance communicates the location of food to other bees, using angles and vibrations to convey information. Bees can even recognize and recall individual human faces, demonstrating advanced cognitive abilities. In fact, bee brains contain a type of neural network similar to those found in human brains. Processing complex, uncover the psychological strategies Disney uses to make waiting in line for rides an enjoyable experience, from entertainment options to strategic queue design, and learn how you can apply these principles to your own life. Disney's Imagineers design queues to be an average of 20 to 30 minutes long to minimize perceived wait times. The company uses hidden entertainment, like interactive games and character appearances, to distract from waiting. Queues are often designed with witchbacks to create a sense of progress and reduce frustration. Disney's landscaping technique uses themed decorations to create an immersive experience and shift focus from waiting. The peekaboo effect, where guests catch glimpses of the ride, builds anticipation and excitement. Delving into the story of a 1,940 seconds plane crash in the mountains, where the logs were found intact, revealing the final moments of the pilots. In 1940, a small plane carrying vital supplies crashed in remote mountains, killing all on board. The wreckage was hidden for decades, preserved in ice, until its rediscovery in the 1,990 seconds. Logs found intact on the plane revealed the pilot's final communications with air traffic control. The logs showed the pilots were aware of engine failure before the fatal crash occurred. The pilots attempted to make an emergency landing, but were unable to avoid the mountain terrain. The recovered logs provided closure for the families of the pilots, revealing their final moments. Witness the unusual debut of Brazilian legend Rivaldo, who started as a goalkeeper for Palmeiras in a 1994 Copa Libertadores match due to a goalkeeper injury. Rivaldo, a Brazilian football legend, had an unusual debut as a goalkeeper in 1994. He played for Palmeiras in a Copa Libertadores match due to a goalkeeper injury. Rivaldo was just 22 years old when he stepped in as an emergency goalkeeper. Despite being a forward, Rivaldo helped Palmeiras secure a 2-1 win in that match. This unexpected debut didn't hinder Rivaldo's career, as he went on to win the Ballon d'Or in 1999. Rivaldo's unusual debut remains one of the most memorable moments in football history.